Well, major issues. It's all about
Non-response from higher education institutions. It's due to the fact that some institutions do not even have computerized systems where there's proper documentation. So they have to go to the archives to look at, to check on the certificates that have been awarded. And this in itself it slows down the verification process.
It's got to do with delays.
You send to them to give us a feedback. It takes time. Some other times you don't even get a feedback at all. But I think the major problem is communication.
And when the certificate comes in any other language other than English, then it needs to be translated. Then the issue of the translation itself, if it is from a right source, because if it is not properly translated, it gives you a wrong information.
Perhaps try to have some kind of a translation, a mechanism, whenever you seek something in French, and then immediately can take you to English. And if you want something in English, can immediately put it to French and Portuguese and so on. I think that system can work properly for us.
Like in the case of India, you make a follow-up maybe by telephone. Somebody would be speaking a different language. Or you get into their website, they don't have the English translation. You find the institution, because the certificate was awarded in the 70s.
When they issued some qualifications,
the institution is no longer available, or they've merged,
or they have gone under.
Therefore, there is no record that is available. So these are just some of the challenges.
We have genuine institutions from outside, but dealing perhaps with fraudulent intermediaries in the country. But that has been partly resolved through a revision of the law that we did in 2005, where now we accredit, for example, foreign examining bodies that will be offering qualifications in Zambia through the different training providers that we have registered as part of our mandate.
I think fraud it should be treated as a criminal offense.
In my country, the part of the world I come from, we look at this as a serious offense. It's a global issue. People altering qualifications, people forging qualifications.
Or using Photoshop to tamper with the certificates.
Coming up with qualifications they have not achieved. Fighting on this should be a global one.
This world, as you grow up, you might come across people who give you false qualification, maybe for profit motives.
Often they do it as syndicates. If they are caught in Botswana, they will resurface maybe in Malawi or Zambia.
Because in our criminal code, it's an offense to present faked or falsified documents before a public officer.
Collaborating countries, we need to expose them so that then they cannot find a safe haven in another country. At least we've been able to establish collaborative links with the institutions that award qualifications.
Have a database or a register where we can place some of these documents or name and shame some of these people.
We need to have strong measures.
If it's for foreigners, they will deport, but locals, they will tell you that no, they will prosecute, but the need for us to have maybe closer links with the prosecuting authorities so that maybe we can be able to nip it in the bud.
Deal with the immediate, but also have preventive measures for the generation that is coming up, so that their value system with regard to the validity and the importance of qualification as mirrors of what one can do is upheld.
Thank you very much.